PSE Archery presents Rival Wild. Ohio, a sleeper in every sense of the word. It's a blue-collar state, and hell-bent on staying that way. Its hills, hollows, and hidden fields are home to some of the country's largest whitetails. Unlike the states that sit a few hundred miles to its west, the ghost-like bucks that haunt these hills are rarely visible, unless you look deep enough and long enough.
Steady. I'll get that deer steady in my crosshairs. And I was shaking, and I turned, I went to the right, and that fell apart. I can't shoot this way. That's not where I thought they were coming from. Completely reversed around the stand. The sun's starting to shine pretty hard right now. The temperature's warming up. I'm just sitting here, I don't know. I can't help but think that was my opportunity to kill a good buck here in Ohio. Doesn't happen too often where you got one like that walking in on you, so I don't know. I'm just sitting here, I'm totally distraught. I don't know what to think. Deer caught me completely off guard. So I think it's warming up to the point where we can get out of here. Haven't heard any shots in about an hour or so I think all the deer are kind of bedded up or laying down, and this warm temperature's rolling in. Going from 30 to 60. That's a big shift. These deer will not move.
The warmer temperatures of the early warm front have plummeted. The season's first big snowstorm is now overhead.
This is the weather I'm talking about right here. From sitting in 60-degree weather yesterday in rain to straight up blizzard. Now I feel like I'm hunting. This is how gun season should always be. With this snow moving in, anytime snow moves in like this or a front comes in, these deer are usually on their feet early. So the key is to get in early or sit all day. That's what we're choosing to do today. We're just in here. I'm just gonna let it go. Getting down to the wire. Ohio's coming to the wire. And I can't be defeated. They can't win. The deer cannot win this one. I'm not going down without a bite. I'm gonna sit this out. I don't care if I freeze my tuchus off. I'm sitting it. And yes, I just said tuchus.
When the winter winds begin to blow, the snow is not far behind. In the world of a whitetail hunter, snow is a welcome sight. Quality feed is running low, and deer jump at the chance to pull the season's last bit of forage from the fields. The snowstorm that's about to hit is expected to be a big one. A few miles away, Casey's sitting over a cornfield.
Weather swing is finally here, back up in this ground blind, and it's snowing like crazy outside. We're supposed to get like 3 to 6 inches of snow. It's been a rough go. We got that warm weather right in the middle of the week. It's been tough. So Chris is in another blind here, not too far from me. Somebody's got to shoot something.
A ground blind and corn can be a deadly combination late season. Post-rut, the bucks begin to look for food, particularly food that's loaded with carbohydrates. The daylight is fading quickly under the cover of the winter's clouds. The deer have filtered to the fields as expected, but a shot is yet to be fired. The brothers' quick trip to Ohio has come to an end. For now. It's late January, and the world of whitetail hunting has changed. Long gone are the days of rattling and hoping to catch a cruising buck. For months now, snow has covered the ground, and all that's been on a deer's mind is surviving.
I don't know if I'm crazy or what, but I couldn't handle it any longer. I had an Ohio tag that was burning a hole in the back of my pocket, and there's like 4 days left of season. I just got back from the ATA show, the SHOT Show, and all the stuff that's going on in this industry. And I said, I gotta get out of the office and go try and kill a deer. If there is time left, I'm gonna use it. I'm trying to sneak one in here at the very last second. But I might have made the wrong decision because this morning was minus 27 degrees. That is aggressively cold. Right now, I'm in the blind. It's probably warmed up to a balmy 2. So, but the deer are moving. They gotta eat. I'm back in that same food plot I was in muzzleloader season. Deer tracks everywhere. They're coming to this late season turnips, and then right behind me's corn. So I mean, they're coming to these food sources. It's happening. Now, if I can find one that has both antlers, and that's an old enough deer to shoot, we're in business.
Deep in the timber, a buck is on his feet on this cold January afternoon.
He's moving left to right now. He's gonna come right down that trail right here. There he comes. Here he comes, gonna step out in the open. He's coming right in, right here. It's a nice looking buck. Dang it. Looks young, but all right, we got 7-7, 7-7, 28, 4-4. Okay, we're looking at about 36 in his brows. Looking at 140. In my opinion, that deer is about 140. Yeah, he's got 2-3 inch brows, 5s on his ends. Those last fighters, 140 inch. 3.5-year-old den looking like that. No, I can't make that shot. Man, that is a bummer. No, I can't do it. I don't care how cold it is or how late in the season it is. You shoot ones like that, you'll never have big deer on your property.
A 140 is a 140. But when he's a 2-year-old, he has too much potential to be taken from the herd.
Well, he's leaving the field right now. We had some fawns getting behind us. Looking at him run up that hill, he looks pretty good, but I just can't shoot. Just can't shoot a young deer. You know, it's one thing to have a lot of headgear, a lot of bone on your head, but I gotta tell you, if you continually shoot the young 3.5-year-old deer that are in that 140 class, you will not see results. You will not start seeing 150, 160, 170 or better. I mean, it just won't happen. I just can't bring myself to do it. It's coming to the last day of deer season tomorrow. It's cold. I'll tell you what, I would rather manage my herd and knock down a doe, fill my freezer with meat, than kill a 3.5-year-old deer like that has so much potential. They come right here. Coyotes are coming. Two of shot right underneath him.
The cold has gotten even colder. Negative-degree temperatures have rocked this part of Ohio.
Right here. Look. Right here. Where'd he come from? Where the did he come from? Oh, he's a good buck, too. Look at that. It's a heavy buck. Brows, big brows. He's definitely a shooter. He's an older buck.
This late in the season, bucks go back on high alert. Their bodies are no longer controlled by the raging hormones of October and November. Even a sudden movement of a bird is enough to put a buck on edge.
Coming back. That was birds. Yep. 34. Here he comes back. Got him, hard punched him. Hard punched him. He's down. He's down right there, baby. Dead deer, baby, dead deer. Took forever for this buck to come in. Man, I was thinking that I was gonna be able to shoot a doe tonight. And right out of the gate, man, it's a good 4.5-year-old deer, good mass on him. He was kind of sketchy. I mean, he was sketchy coming in. And he stepped out to 40 yards, in and out, wouldn't come in. Heart punched him. We had two sets. That's what we had in us. Jameson, he swung me. He said, "We're going. You're killing, we're going." And here we sit. We got a buck on the ground, heavy, nice buck, older deer. You know, last night that buck that I had was a young deer, potential to be a giant. This guy definitely was 4.5 in my book. Just a nice, cool deer, heavy brows. Love it. Deer down. That's it. Ohio. It's a wrap. Right there, baby. There is nothing like seeing a blood-covered injection with a hypodermic on the end. Love it. Love it. It's your quintessential paint can. This is ridiculous right here. There. There he is, baby, right there. I can see the top of his back sticking up. Whew. Look at how cool this buck is. Oh, sweet deer. Look at the mass on him. How cool is that? Heavy buck, just an old management type deer. Look at this characteristics. He's got this little drop situation going on right here. Big brows, real big bases right there. That's what I'm talking about. That's an old management deer, and that's what we're looking to take out this late in the season. Oh, what a buck.
It's been a long, cold hunt in the hills of Ohio. Battling a winter whitetail can be every bit as challenging as battling a rut-crazed buck. For Chris, his Ironman hunt has been successful. At this stage in the game, putting a tag around a whitetail that's seen the best of his days is a gratifying place to be.